We ain't gotta be quiet. We just have fun on the show. This ain't for ESPN. This ain't. We live on Lance and Jasper, son. We talking college football. Tell us about LSU and Georgia this week. LSU gonna bounce back, or they gonna fall? Because if they got any heart at all, pops, any character,
Horse shit.
and they love that coach,
Let
they'll
me
bounce
tell you
back.
something. Let me tell you something. When them coonasses get up and get together, they gonna come down on you.
You said both.
And plus they're in coonass country too. You know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If they got any heart, any character, and that coach has got any pride, and them players got any pride, they're going to bounce back after Florida dismantled them coming home. If they don't win right here, you can say goodbye to the coach. You can say goodbye to the season. If you want to talk about 9-3, go support Arkansas. You should be an Arkansas
Florida
fan.
just got lucky.
Lucky.
I mean, we wasn't up for the game, but wait till they run over Georgia's ass down there in Baton Rouge.
Well, they might beat Georgia, but that don't mean nothing about beating the Gators.
You know, everybody has one bad day off, and you know, then you pick yourself up just like Florida lost to Kentucky, and you picked yourself up and kept going.
I agree with you. I did.
Hello?
I did pick LSU to win. Yeah. My friend, how are you?
What's going on, baby? Ow!
So I heard you seen Dan Mullen tonight.
I seen him tonight, man. I tell you what. I'm on the swamp train, baby, and I tell you, the swamp train is going to all the villes. We went to Starkville and we roughed them up. Then we came back to Gainesville and we roughed them up. And now we're going to Knoxville, Nashville. We ain't stopping there. We going all.
Lot of Gator fans, but there's only one boss, man. But hey, man, this defense is playing at a championship level, man. I mean, if you can play defense, you can win. And I don't see anybody that can block us. The next two teams on our schedule have had trouble blocking anybody.
And so there was a learning curve, you know, but I think at this point the guys have really bought into the system, and man, he's really. It's been a perfect marriage, and that defense is elite. It's elite.
It really is, man.
Yeah, well, and so I'm excited about it. I'm really.
And I ain't trying to jump on the media, but that's why I couldn't understand why they had us paid so low. Because man, if you can play defense and you got 5 NFL players in your fronts on your defense, that's a lot of talent, man. 4 in the front 7. And I tell you, man, this front 7 cannot be blocked. And it ain't just him bringing the pressure. He's bringing it with the safety blitz, corner blitz. You never know who's coming on any play. And again, we can get pressure with just our 4. We don't have to blitz.
Well, the thing is with the media, they look at about 3 positions. Okay, if you don't have the quarterback, if you don't have the wide receiver, if you don't have the running back, or you don't have that edge rusher that that did real well the year before, then really they don't know what to do. They don't know what they don't know how to
change that damn rating.
What was that?
I said they need to change that rating.
Yeah. He's saying their system, the way they evaluate, it's all backwards, man. I mean, it's.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I know that they take the first month to figure out that it ain't last year. They figure out the next month trying to figure out what went wrong because they thought it all figured out, and then by November they think they got it figured out, but it never quite works out, man. It's a long season, and for people to be dogging on this team the way they did after week 2 was really a slap in the face, and I'm so proud of this team for the way they responded because that was a big time win Saturday, man. You know what? I know it. That was a program. That was a program changer. When they talked about 2 or 3 year rebuild, Dan Mullen said, "We ain't having that. We're back right now."
That's like an era change. Like that marks the Dan Mullen era.
Damn
and so,
right.
you know, it's like, okay, we're no longer. I mean, that even takes, if you will, that lets Steve Spurrier know, okay, I'm the coach. You know, it's like,
right.
It's like, but the thing is, because we're such a program, it's like the fans, the ex-players, they're waiting for him to take that reign. you know, and the players were there, the former players, that, you know, so they're ready. It was electric seeing the players rooting on the player, the former players rooting on the current players. It's like there is an expectation for excellence. There is an expectation for championship caliber team. But I was telling Georgia fans, look, we own the East, baby. We have owned the East for 20-some years, since 1991 when it went to this format. We have owned the East. We have been Atlanta more than Alabama. Okay, and so we just taking back our rightful throne. We, you know, and so last year was just a little blimp on the map for Georgia, you know, because they only been a few times. You know, they only been to Atlanta 6 times, and we won 7. We won more than they've been there.
Well, all you need to know is Mark Richt was there 15 years and he won it twice. That's all you need to know about Georgia. And Kirby Smart will be there 15 years and only win it once. He got his last year. It ain't happened on Dan Mullen's time. I told you, man. Dan Mullen won the national championship before Kirby Smart. The media can drink all that Kirby Kool-Aid they want. But you know what I know, man. The Mullen ain't starting to get passed around. I've heard it said on multiple college football shows. They're still on our lines, baby.
They're Johnny-come-latelys, baby. But you heard it from me, Lance. I tell you, the media is buying all the Michael Jackson records they can buy. They're talking about they're bad, and they're beating all the Michael Jackson records they can buy. They're talking about they're bad, and they beat it in Thriller because they're learning how to moonwalk. They're learning how to moonwalk. That's right. They're going back. They're having to eat humble pie. And the team that they wrote off after Kentucky, they have to come back and say, you know what? Kentucky was a good team. Kentucky, that was the best Kentucky team that they've had in 30 years. But this Florida team is legit. You see what I'm saying? And so that Kentucky loss was a rally for the Gators, and the Gators are on the move. And I heard Dan Mullen say to himself, if they win, if they win right, we're not just preparing for 6 more games. We're preparing for 8. 6 or 8 games. Come on, 6 to 8 games. We're preparing for 6 or 8 games. Come on, 6 to 8 games. You know, so what he's trying to say is the SEC championship, and then maybe on to the next thing. But we gotta go up to Nashville, take care of business. We stand on the swamp train. I would love to see him go out there and whoop them pretty bad. It's a statement game.
You better believe it. I called Zach out today. I said, are the Gators likely to finish 8-4 or go to Atlanta? He wouldn't even answer, man. You know, he started mocking it like I was giving him an ultimatum. It ain't an ultimatum. It's just on it. I mean, to me, if you look at where we are at this point in the season, the Gators are more likely to go to Atlanta than to finish 8-4. 8-4 ain't even a possibility.
And the only thing that I say that I admit that I was wrong on, I said 10-2, and when my 10-2, I felt wrong
10-2. It can still happen.
But listen to this part. I'm joking on this one though. One of the losses was going to be to Florida State, and so I was wrong on that one. So I take that back. And the other loss, I didn't. I had us beating LSU and Georgia, so I didn't even know where the loss was going to come. You know how they have one of those losses. So,
yeah, we had that one already.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's what I was wrong on. But I had us going to Atlanta. I said 10-2 going to Atlanta. So we still have a way. And I remember me and you talked, and after the Kentucky game, I said, Lance, I still haven't given up. We still can go 10-2. I remember telling you that, baby. And so I'm just excited. I think that I really believe that we're going to see more of the playbook. It's been really crazy, Lance. Every week we see a different offensive scheme. What do you think about that?
That's what I asked him today. If you're a defense coordinator, how do you scheme for the Florida Gator offense? Because what a defense coordinator tries to do is highlight the playmakers and eliminate them. Well, you can't circle in on our playmakers because, like you said, every week it's somebody different. Whether it's Swain, Hammond, Grimes, the tight ends, you never know who's going to be the star of the show, Tony. The running backs are multiple. So you can't just say we're going to stop 2 guys, because if you do that, Dan Mullen will beat you with other guys. I mean, I don't see how you scheme for the Florida Gators right now. I just don't see how you do it.
And see, that's why the media sometimes
you can identify Georgia's playmakers. You can't identify ours because it's so spread out.
Yeah, I just want to beat man. I just want to beat Vandy, and I want to beat them timely. I want to beat them so bad, and then we got 2 weeks to think about Georgia.
We ain't worried about
2 weeks.
We ain't worried about Nashville. We're going on down to Jacksonville on this show. If you gotta worry about Nashville, then I don't even want to talk about Jacksonville.
Well, I ain't worried about it. I just want to focus.
I mean, I ain't overlooking them, but that's for the players to focus on. We just fans. We can look ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but I understand the mindset of the team. But the media. I mean, I want to say that it ain't about being wrong or right. Who predicts the season right? But it's the disrespect shown and the flip-flopping that goes on with the media. Like they said we were soft. They said we had a McElwain mentality after Kentucky. Well, you don't win at Mississippi State, at Tennessee, and come home and beat LSU if you're soft and you have a McElwain mentality. That's the problem I have. I don't give a damn if you want to say we're 8-4. That's on you. We all get it wrong time to time. But again, you don't write stuff like that and then we go on a win streak like we have, and then you want to start saying the Gators are good, but they're not back. I mean, to me, I have a high head. To me, that's the problem, man. They're too damn wrong, and they start writing stuff in the middle of the season, and they have to come all the way back and swallow it. But they never swallow it. They never even have any accountability for being wrong, and that's why I hate the damn media. I would quit my damn job if I wrote stuff like they wrote and it didn't come true. I would, man. You wouldn't even have to fire me. I would quit my damn job if I was one of those guys that said we had a McElwain mentality and we were soft. Calling out this offensive line and players by name. You ain't never heard me on this show call anybody out this year. It's been praise, and I know you've been right there with me, Swamp Train. You guys ain't gave up. But a lot of fans panicked after the Kentucky game, and that's what's wrong with the fan base. You want the team to respond to damn adversity, but fans can't do it. The media can't do it.
But see, that's the thing is they gotta acknowledge it. They gotta eat that, and they gotta say we were wrong. We were wrong. And they
won't do it. They won't do it. They just ducked the damn question.
I talked to Jeff Cardozo tonight, and Jeff agreed. He said, "Well, he said that he thought he was upset with some of the media, the local media, for what they were saying as well." And so, I'm just like this, baby. Everybody can't ride on the swamp train. Everybody can't ride on.
It's too late. It's too late. It's an elite group, man. It's an elite group, man.
This train is rolling, and we got Destination Atlanta. And I tell you what, man, in 2 weeks, nobody picked us. Nobody picked us to go to Atlanta. I don't want to hear. I think I'm gonna be pouring them the cups of what you call it. You gonna pour them a cup of
hot cup to shut the hell up. We'll pour it out for them. We'll serve it up.
Hey,
we'll drink Molinet. They can drink hot cups to shut the hell up.
Well, you listen. I'll cook this. I'll cook it. I just prepare it, and you go in and pour it. Because I'm telling you, nobody and their mama picked us. That everybody was drinking the Georgia Kool-Aid. Now, Lance, do you remember over the summer? I said, Lance, man, they're losing all their defensive players. How in the world? What are they picking? They lost half of the talent on defense. They lost their 2 career rushers in Sonny Michel and Chubb. How do you replace that? You can't replace that every year.
How many times did I call a tailgate in Battle Graham Hall and Zach Alberverdi and tell them both Georgia ain't got the defense we got this year. And they kept talking about stars and recruits. They couldn't name me no players who were going to step up. They just kept talking about stars and recruiting. But, man, there ain't nobody in their damn right mind. Don't give me statistics. Look at the eye test. Georgia ain't got a better defense than the Florida Gators at any level of their damn defense.
So, and you're right.
I mean, Ja'Kai Polite has better numbers than their whole damn defensive line combined. And I ain't kidding.
But you said going into the year that Zuniga had more sacks last year than everybody returning combined, right?
Yeah, he did. And he's got more this year than their whole damn defensive line combined. And we're only 6 games in. Polite has the same thing going. So we got 2 edge rushers, the best duo in the nation. They can't block us. They're starting a true freshman over there on the damn right side of the line. And Jake Fromm is a sitting duck. If you can't run, if they have no success running the ball, they're in trouble. And I know they got some talent outside, but we got some boys who accept that challenge. I dare you to test this damn secondary.
So now it's not even our opinion. We got the numbers to back it. It's not up for discussion. It's not up.
Man, they just sound like we didn't have no talent. And what did they say before the season? Florida just don't play defense that's good without Mustangs players. This is one of the best defenses you'll ever see in your life. And we're just halfway through the season. And we're young, man. This is a young team.
It's very young.
I mean, we do got some juniors that are playing lights out. But other than that, I mean, other than Zuniga, Jefferson, and Polite, and Reese, and Joseph, the rest of these boys are young, man.
Yeah. So we got the train rolling. We got the train rolling, baby.
Well, I'll meet you in Atlanta, man. Give me one of them good rants before you get out. Give me one of them mama's pie cooking about, but I can't taste the pie. I always like that rant. Let them know if you can dial that one up, man.
Hey, listen, I tell you this though.
Okay.
I tell you this.
Okay.
With deep sea fishing right now recruiting.
Yep.
I'm telling you, everybody in the East better be scared because the train is rolling. We went to Starksville. We went to Gainesville. We're going to Nashville. We went to Knoxville. I forgot about that bill. We went to Knoxville, and I'm telling you right now, we ain't stopping until we're going to Jacksonville. And when we go to Jacksonville, we know that the ticket to Atlanta goes through Jacksonville, and that's because Gainesville been owning that ticket, baby. Listen, we are here to stay. I'm telling you, the Georgia fans, tell Uncle Lou and Uncle Drew and everybody, Cousin Sue, they better be scared. They better be scared. And if they ain't taking notice, we gonna all hear them cry in 3 weeks because the media told them that they were good, and we told them that they were great, and they look like they're only good. And if they don't come to play, they're going to lose on Saturday. Right now, I'll tell you that.
Oh, baby, man. That brought me to tears, man. That brought me to tears. Hey, when we leave Jacksonville, we're going to fill the swamp train, and we headed to Atlanta. Go Gators.
All right, man. Take it easy.
My man, Bob Gator, breaking it down. Uncle Lou, Uncle Drew, Cousin Sue. Get it down. Give Clay a call. I ain't talked to Clay Gator, man, in a while. We'll move it so along, man. That was beautiful, boss Gator. I mean, if Uncle Lou wants to talk to Lance and Jasper, tell him to call my damn show. Why don't I want to call his fake ass show? He don't even talk football. He just runs his mouth. He said, I mean, damn. You want to have a real talk, call this show. We ain't bullshit. Probably. You want to hear about this guy that's secondary? You talking about the pick 6 quick, son. Brad Stewart stepping up. I remember a lot of people who wrote this kid off after the Georgia game. Holly pissed me off. Pat Dooley especially. Your call has been forwarded. What I gotta tell you. Call back. And I'll tell you about CJ Henderson, man, stepping up big time shutdown corner. Chauncey Gardner playing out of his mind right now, not missing tackles, wrapping up, looking like a true pro. And I'll tell you this right now. Sean Davis is a man back there, man. He support the run, play the pass. The man can do it all, man. Trey Dean, he played the game of his life last week. He really stepping up. How we feeling tonight, Val? Where my man at? I know he's alive. Val always up. Yeah, but when you think about the tandem of C.J. Henderson, man, there's a Marco Wilson was huge, man. I mean, he could show up sometime in the season, but right now you got to give the young guys a lot of credit. Trey Dean, Williams, he got burned against LSU one time, but give the guy credit. Hell of a play. Call anybody. I don't know what it is.
They had a gun in the car.
It's late, ain't it? Too late, call it. Like the guy here, but call Dustin, so he's always alive.
Quarterback?
Yeah, quarterback, a little shot. See how he's feeling. Frank's talent. I mean, Frank's is as good as the players around him, and right now we're pretty good around Frank. He's got the arm to make all the throws. He's not the power runner that you might want to see. But I'm gonna tell you this right now: the man can get it done, and he's got the weapons around him. Dan Mullen's got his back, and that's the key. I mean, Dan Mullen's been scheming up Alabama for years.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
So everybody dead tonight. Call Smoke. See how Smoke's feeling. I ain't heard from my man in a while. Then it's Ryan. She don't ever answer the damn phone. But I mean, even without Marco Wilson, man, this is Pick 6 click, and I think it's one of the best secondaries in the nation. There ain't no doubt about it. We're number 1 in the SEC. Couldn't tell you outside, but it'd be hard pressed to find a better group than what we got, especially with the emergence of Brad Stewart and Sean Davis. No, everybody dead or not. Let's get who we know? Who said it? You know him, man. Just dial him. I don't care if you know. I'll call him. Dial him.
Stink, Scooter, Ron from Oakland, Ryan, Patrick, Legend, Larry, King Yadas.
King Yada, my man. He always fired.
You have reached the voicemail box.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that people misunderstand about this Florida team is you can't block the defensive line. If you can't block us, your offense ain't going to run well. So we're going to have short field, win field position. Our special teams are elite. We can score. Damn, almost got it covered, man. Nobody down?
Keith, Jason.
Jason, call that punk up.
Yeah, but he just talked to her so bad yesterday. I heard everything said she was.
Tell me something good.
No, she didn't deserve the way he talked to her.
Right.
Yeah, but then he was saying other stuff.
Georgia ain't got the best. If they got the best offensive line in the country, that's fine. We got the best defensive line in the country. And I'm telling you right now, Georgia cannot block the Florida Gate. It's hell on Wilson not. We might have to shut this thing down. I can't run this. Yeah, we can answer your questions all night. The tight ends, I mean, should play. Damn, all on fire with the play calling. This guy's elite. Money. Everybody's talking about Chip Kelly. He's chump, man. Get that Mullins money. Chip chump change, man.
Who's 80?
Darling. No,
yeah. And then Duke. California.
Yeah. Man, it's rubbing up.
Nobody lives to me. Nobody takes action.
She will, I think.
Come on, Mama Joe, man. But I don't want to see how you feeling that. Something right after this. She's going to be Georgia. I like to see it. I got a chance. You play the game, you got a chance. I ain't going to get on here and predict Georgia's schedule. I'm Gator, man.
You like it when you've been up, don't you?
Oh, man. We might have closed this thing down. You know what's bad, my man? Ball ain't up. I had that Kentucky boy. But hey, man. We'll get this going again. I'm out. Go Bears.
You still got your show going? Hello?